Good morning, everybody. It's time for another trip, as you can see, and since the last two have been kind of on the warm side, we decided to go where it's a little bit colder this time, and we're heading to the mountains. So we're actually driving through Elizabethtown right this second, which I did not realize we were actually already there, but we're on our way to a campground named Bandit's Roost, which is up towards Wilkesboro area. If everything goes to plan this weekend, we'll actually get 10 state parks worked in since we started doing these trips. But this time we got Carvers Creek State Park to go to, which is where our first destination is going to be. Then we're going to also hit Mount Jefferson Rec area. Going to hit Elk Knob, Stone Mountain, and New River. And also take a little bit of time and go travel the Blue Ridge Parkway, since it's going to be right there in the area. So we got a lot in store for this weekend, so hopefully it's going to be a very nice weekend. So as you saw, we're at Carvers Creek State Park. This is a newer park, that I know of at least, that actually was kind of devastated by Hurricane Matthew, which came through last year. One of the focal points of it was a very large fishing lake at the end of this walking trail we're about to walk, and it was connected to a dam that actually was destroyed during Hurricane Matthew that flooded everything downriver. So we don't know if the dam's been fixed and if it's been filled back up, but we're about to take this one hike.
2 to 5 years.
2 to 5 years, okay. 2 to 5 years to repair, so probably not. So still, we're here to walk the trails. We've got one that we knew about, and actually since then they've actually added a second trail that we're about to go down right now. I think these two right here, we're super excited to at least get started. And as you can see, this is our trails for right now. Now this is a cool farmhouse that I'm going to talk a little bit more once we get back from the loop. But it's just a really nice scenic view of an older farm area.
It's a picnic area.
Now
like
that is neat. They put a picnic area inside the shed. That's awesome. That's a great use of space, and hey, you even got a grill out here too. Now those, I don't think they were here during when this farm was actually operating, but still nice to have nearby. About a year ago, this little picnic spot probably would have been an ideal location because it would have been overlooking this little lake right here, mill pond, full of cypress trees that have since gone away since Hurricane Matthew. I mean, I really hate to see this. I've seen pictures from before, and actually off in the distance you can still see some of the cypress trees are still here. But before Hurricane Matthew, this place looked amazing, and now it's just, it kind of hurts your feelings to see it like it is right now. But they do have a plan to get it back in shape and put it how it used to be. We've come to the point where the pier is, and as you can see, it's been a little bit wrecked from the hurricane. You can't even get out there to it, which, I mean, you can tell it's not really that safe. The one good thing about all of this is if you look over here this way, you can't see them. I'll have to get it from another angle. Well, you can see some right there, but at least there are still some cypress trees here. Out here on what will eventually be the water's edge once again, and actually right behind us. Alright, if I walked about 6 feet away from it, you can actually see all the cypress trees right here. At least these were saved and will be here in the future for other people to see. If you come here, this is called the Cypress Loop Trail. I can get it out of my mouth, but because of the pier being closed down, it's actually no longer a loop, at least for right now. So it's a little walk in, see all this where everything was. It's still a nice thing. It's kind of depressing to see it, because I've seen pictures of how this looked when everything was here, and it looked amazing. So we'll definitely come back whenever everything is back the way it was. found a small trail down here where I can actually get back a little bit closer and everything. You can see that some rain has left water behind, but you can also look at the cypress trees and see where the water level used to be. So I would be right now probably up to my neck in water if it was actually here. And definitely this is a cool older structure. I'm actually not sure if it was just a bridge to walk across, but very cool. It is funny. It is the first week of August. It's really nice. Not too humid here, and there's no one here. It's so quiet that actually we just noticed that you can even hear the woodpeckers pecking off in the distance. So it's pretty neat here. We've returned back to the farmhouse, walking through the gate with the farmhouse right here on our left. This farmhouse is probably one of the reasons why this is a state park. It's a 1,240 acre farm that was the winter estate of James Stillman Rockefeller. And yes, I mean those Rockefellers. It's currently closed to the public. It's in renovation. So hopefully here in the near future, you'll have a chance to tour it and see everything around the grounds. Andrew just gave me a little bit more information. This area and everything was donated to the Nature Conservancy in 2010, and it was turned into a state park in 2013. So like I said, it's a newer state park. It's got a 10-year plan to develop it and make it the way that they intended it to be. So there's still a lot of things to come, and hopefully here soon you'll still get the lake back with the cypress trees in it. I keep calling the area behind here a lake, but it was a mill pond. And here is actually a look at the mill. It was a lumber mill, and it even still has the water wheel right here, but with everything going on, you can't really get back there right now. So hopefully in the future, you'll be able to see this a little bit closer. And this right here, as Andrew was just telling me, is a spring house. It actually has like a little pool area on the inside where there used to be water for you to get water or bathe in, whatever they used it for. But due to all the water that's gone, it's no longer there. All right, I got a video of this tree. This is an awesome tree, the low-hanging branches. And Andrea and myself was just talking about how great of a farm this was. And I'm sure that back when it was a farm, there was plenty of kids playing around in this tree, swinging on the branches. All right, so we finished that hike. Now it's time for some lunch and keep on driving to Bandit's Roost. Been doing a lot of driving for the last little bit. Not much to actually report from it, but we are getting our first look at the mountains in the area, so we're getting into the mountains, and I love it. It's been a long time since we've been in this area. Just finished setting up the camper, and this is our camp spot for the day. Yeah, this right here is the lake. Well, actually the reservoir, so I think we got us a good spot for this trip. But yeah, definitely with this location, we're going to do some exploring here next little bit. Well, maybe next little bit. I know we still got to run to the store to go get groceries. We wanted to take advantage of the stores that are close by. So I'm liking the area. This makes me miss the mountains. It's been probably about 7 years since we've actually done a trip to the mountains. And it's a place where both of us used to enjoy, and just being up here for the little bit of time we have, we've realized why. All right, let's do a little tour of our little campsite. So there's our little tab, and if you haven't picked it out yet, his name is Luxo, as in Pixar, Luxo Jr. So there's our campsite. We have electrical and water here, so that's the first time we have water hookups at a state park, which this isn't really a state park. It is a part of the Engineers of America. Got our picnic table, a little cement table as something a little extra, and also you got a fire ring and a little grill. So got our chair set up, got our cooler, and we're all set up because there's our view into the water. It's going to be very hard to beat the views from these campsites. I mean, come on. Water views and the mountains, that's a great setup. This is the reservoir area. You got an actual beach access over there. We can go there. You can see the dam up ahead. And this is all a part of the campground where we're at. It's a really nice view around here. And that guy has got he's got the view.
There's the swim beach also down here. You can see it. Or this campground.
Yeah, so it's really nice what they have here. And it ends up being that this is kind of like a national campground, so it's really well kept up. Get the right words out. Relaxing, getting ready for dinner, and there's the camper all set up. The grill has started. We got our peppers, we have our onions, and we have our filled roast frankfurter veggie wieners. So we're gonna have that tonight with some pitas, and that's gonna be an awesome meal. We were enjoying our food so much that I forgot to show it to you. So there's Andrea still with some pita left, and we only had 2 pitas, so we threw the rest of them in some bowls. Throw some, well, I put mustard and ketchup in there, mix it up, and we're eating that, and it's actually really good. But strangely enough, if you just do the pita, the onions, and peppers together, that would have been enough right there. So still good. All right, dinner is finished, so I'm about to do some dishes, and I think it's time for some showers and relax for the night. We've had a little bit of a busy day. Tomorrow we have Stone Mountain. We got a couple trails at Stone Mountain we want to hike, and then we're going to go and explore the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's a section of it we want to do, so that's in store for tomorrow. So I think tomorrow's going to be a fun day.
Thanks for joining us.